You had said earlier that you thought President Trump should be impeached. Do you still feel that way?
It's beyond the shadow of a doubt to me that if there was not collusion, there was at least the effort to collude with a foreign power. Beyond the shadow of a doubt that if there was not obstruction of justice, there certainly was the effort to obstruct justice, whether that's firing James Comey, the principal investigator into what happened in the 2016 election, or in the light of day tweeting to your attorney general, as President Trump did, to end the Russia investigation.
Because you know Speaker Pelosi's gone on record. She does not think that's the way to go at this particular time.
How Congress chooses to address those set of facts and the findings, which I believe we are soon to see from the Mueller report, is up to them. I think the American people are going to have a chance to decide this at the ballot box in November 2020, and perhaps that's the best way for us to resolve these outstanding questions.
Listen, he's candidate number 13 that enters the race. In this case, he does not think 13 is an unlucky number. He's the only candidate who lives in a border city. And he said, listen, our nation is successful not in spite of immigrants, but because of immigrants. And that's one of the reasons why he says El Paso is a safe city. And his thoughts on a border wall, it went from no border wall whatsoever to, you know, there should be something. We have to figure out exactly what that is. But he's not in favor of a big, massive border wall.
Well, one of the criticisms he's received is that he hasn't been giving many specifics. So it was important that you ask him about his thoughts specifically on health care and Medicare for all. He really addressed that, I think, in many ways. We haven't heard from him yet.
No, he was very specific. You know, listen, he was very popular in Iowa. People really wanted to see him. They shouted out questions. He was very specific in all of his answers. I think he had a good day in Iowa yesterday. And that will continue for the next 2 days, he hopes. In our next hour, O'Rourke talks about how he